All right, question 13. This one right here is not a super easy question. It's not, okay? You've got three expressions here representing the first three terms in an arithmetic sequence. We want to find the value of x and state the general term. So in this case, we want to take it a little bit further than we did with the previous question. The previous question, we just had to state the first three terms. Here, we want to do and create a general term. Once again, what we're going to do here is create an equation that we can solve based on the value of d, which should be the same. So if I take the second term minus the first term, okay, I'm putting brackets around these because this whole expression here is the first term. This whole expression is the second term. Okay, I want to keep those together here. That should be equal to the third, whoops, my mistake, I put a 3 there. That third term, 7x minus 2, minus the second term, 3x minus 1. Okay, and again, in brackets there to keep that all together. Now I'm going to group together like terms. So on the left-hand side, 3x minus x is going to end up being, sorry about that, 2x. Negative 1 minus 3, negative 4. 7x minus 3x, 4x. Negative 2 minus negative 1, be careful about that, be negative 1. Okay. Now, my goal is to get x by itself on one side so I can isolate it. So I'm going to bring the 2x over because I can see right now that that's going to end up making it a positive on the right-hand side. I will add the 1 to both sides. So this is going to be negative 4 plus 1. So that'll be negative 3. And so now we're going to get here that x is equal to negative 3 halves. Okay? And so from there, we're going to take and figure out what the terms are of the sequence here. So this is going to tell me, and I'm going to just go to my calculator here and kind of let the calculator do the work with this. We've got negative 3 halves plus 3. Okay, and actually I should have thought a little bit more about that. That's going to end up being 3 halves, or 1.5. And actually, I'll do it like this too here. And then we're going to go 3 times negative 3 halves. What is that? Minus 1. And that is negative 11 halves. Okay, which is negative 5.5. I just take a look at that. Now, notice what's going on here. Okay, to go from 1.5 to negative 5.5, let's just think about what happened there. And we'll come back to that in a second. The next one is going to be 7 times negative 3 divided by 2 minus 2, which is negative 25 over 2. Okay, and again is a decimal here that's negative 12.5. Now, looks to me like what we're losing here, in every case here, the d value is, okay, well, the d value here, if you look at just even the decimals here, and the decimals might make this a little bit easier to see here. Negative 5.5 minus 1.5, that's negative 7. If you compare the fractions, we're going down by 14 halves every time, and 14 halves is 7, okay? So negative 7. So now, if I already figured out that the first term was 3 halves, or 1.5, so now I can actually go and write the general term, which is going to be a plus n minus 1 times d. And we know that in general here, we're going to start with 3 halves, and we're going to add n minus 1 times negative 7. Okay. Now maybe we should flower that up a little bit by multiplying through. Whoops. Okay. By multiplying through the negative 7 here, and then putting those together. Whoops. Sorry, 7n there. Negative 7n. And then in this case here, if we add those together, what does that become? 17 halves minus 7n ends up being our general term when we add those pieces together.